I want to work on a series which is related to a reverse lift, but we won't bother with the reverse lift because it's not a move you would be looking to do in freestyle. But I'll do the reverse lift just once so you see what the move is. But from this position, you can do several other tilts. Okay, the reverse lift is basically I'm going to pull him up onto my hip. I'm pulling him up onto my hip. Okay, I get his hips locked onto my hip. Now from here, I'm going to push him here, and as he pushes back, I come up, and from here I throw. Okay, but we're not going to bother doing that because that's, I don't even know, probably in high school you wouldn't be allowed to do that.
Yeah, high school you
can't do it. So, but anyway, in freestyle it's precarious because of the hook and the legs. But the part where this move gets interesting for freestyle is you pull somebody up onto the hip here, okay? So he's up onto the hip, and I lock him here. He turns himself down here. I'm just going to pin him with my weight on his hip, and from here I just walk around. Okay, I'll just try it again. That was a little sloppy, but what happens is I'm pulling him up onto my hip, so he's turning down because he wants to avoid getting tilted. So he's turning down. Now from here, I'm going to crank it here, put my weight onto his hip, and then walk around front. Okay, so there's a 2-point tilt from there. You want to try this? Let me use you, just so Cruz can see it. Okay, so go flat. So what I'm doing, I'm putting the knee in where his hip is here, and I'm going to pull him up onto the hip. If he turns his hip down, I do the move we just did. Okay, he turns the hip down, I come under, I turn him here, and now I just come around for 2 points. Okay, the second part of this, I pull him up on my hip and he doesn't turn his hip down. Okay, so now I pull him up. He doesn't turn his hip down. Here I do like a crotch lift, but it's a reverse lift. Now try and step over with this leg. The only thing I have to be careful about is him stepping over here. If he steps over me, I'm in trouble. So when I pull him up here and I'm going here, I'm waiting that if he does step over, I'll tilt. If he doesn't step over, I just go into tripod. So he doesn't turn his hip down. Here, step over. Okay. Now where's Johnny? Johnny, now I'll do it with a bit of resistance. Now what happens is once you get this tripod position, if he's resisting, you just keep going. Okay, so I'm here. Now, he's resisting. See, I've got to use my bicep form to make sure he doesn't step over, and my leg has to stay here. Now he's resisting. Okay? Let's pair up and try that a couple times, then we'll do some standing stuff.